Welcome back to another Hytale review. Today we're going to be going over Hytale UI. One of the most important things about any video game is actually the user interface. So the user interface is pretty straightforward. It's just like how in Minecraft, when you had a crafting menu on the crafting table, that is your GUI, or graphic user interface. So basically, we're going to go over a few things that are exclusive to Hytale's UI, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and read through some of the content, and I'll display most of the stuff on screen that you need, and then I'm going to make a comment. This is coming directly from a sneak peek at Hytale's UI, so you can check that out on Hytale.com for more information. We've been working on Hytale for several years, and today has finally revealed the whole scope of the project. While we made a choice not to show too much of Hytale's interface in the trailer, we want to take this opportunity to show what we've been working on behind the scenes. Sometimes you don't get a real sense of how a game plays until you interact with it. So we hope the following screenshots and concepts give you a deeper sense of what Hytale's adventure mode is like. Obviously, these screenshots and concepts reflect an in-development version of the game. These are likely to change by the time you get to play it. Our character creator allows you to customize your avatar to your heart's content. You can customize everything from clothing to physical appearance, including multiple color options for each item. Avatars are modular, so you can mix and match items from different sets. Look closely and you'll see that this image also gives you a glimpse of our main menu. So, as you can see, with the character creation, the character creator is very standard. You can change colors, you can get your essentials. In fact, they actually give you a variety of options to like customize hair, put accessories, change little details like the ear, if you guys can kind of see that. So you can unlock, or you can have clothing and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. And I'm wondering, because of how customizable everything is, I wonder if you'll be able to make your own in the future, just because of how customizable they've already made it seem to be, especially from their Twitter posts, and the website's making it seem like it's very straightforward. So I'm really hoping for a lot of things with this character customization. The map helps you find quests, dungeons, world gates, and even your friends. In this case, the player is exploring a dangerous temple in Hytale's adventure mode. As you explore, the map will continuously be updated with new things to do. So, as you can see from like the map, there's the legend on the side there, which is pretty cool. And honestly, this concept does not come from Minecraft. It most likely comes from the modding community, because if you look at it from a glance, it looks just like a Minecraft modded map. And a lot of people always liked mini-maps and stuff like that, so I would not be surprised if Hytale implemented a map system similar to Minecraft modded mini-maps. So that's probably an assumption that we can make based off of this map here, which is really cool, and I'm really glad that they added this feature, because there's a lot of cool stuff here. And then even like different stuff like defeat the corrupted golem, and it shows all the quests and stuff, and it shows the players, so that's pretty awesome. We're still experimenting with the UI, particularly when it comes to crafting. One of our ideas is to incorporate crafting and processing directly into the inventory screen, letting you easily and quickly assemble the gear you need to survive in the wilds, while also offering a flexibility for PvP players. Now, the cool thing about this is how there's like a really distinct, they made this pretty straightforward. Just saying that, hey, the crafting and inventory is going to be straight to the point. It's not going to be hard. It should be easy to do. So it's still, and even if you can see the blur in the background, there's obviously like a house they're crafting in. So there is a workbench, so to speak, but they're also making things very accessible, which is really awesome. And what we also can see is that there's going to be other things like artifacts. And the reason why I can say this with like really really straightforward, like 100%, is if you see right below the character, and this is a Kalios right here, right? If we look, there are little ring sections, and there's one spot in the center, which I really think could be turned into something pretty cool. And I know that in multiple RPG games, there's always something that you could throw together, and it may just be the weapon spot in the very center, and I wouldn't be surprised. But and then the arm spot right there could be, you know, armor, but you never know. So that's just an assumption that we can make just based off of what we see in the image there. But I think it would be pretty cool to have artifacts inside of the game, because there's a lot that it can bring to the community and different players. Although I wouldn't be surprised if someone made an RPG-based server based off of what they have here and just built upon that. As you progress further in the game, you'll be able to experiment with crafting ingredients and found components to make powerful weapons and gear. This rewarding crafting system allows you to combine and experiment to discover new recipes, while also showing you all of the recipes that you already know. So, it's pretty straightforward. So we have a lot of things here that they're basically trying to tell us. Is one, we're going to experiment. So once we get all the crafting materials and stuff like that, of course we're going to have to relearn the crafting systems. But I have a feeling that we're going to see a lot of similar crafting experience like we did in Minecraft. Especially since they said, while also showing you all the recipes that you already know. But that may be also based off of the stuff that your character automatically knows in-game. But I think everything's going to be very straightforward when we start playing the game, and I think we're going to really enjoy all the different crafting recipes and different stuff like that. Tooltip concepts. In Hytale, you'll create and loot increasingly powerful equipment. The above picture shows off some of the tooltip concepts that we're experimenting with. We want to make it as easy as possible for you to access the strengths and weaknesses of all your gear on the fly. We'll be showing much more of the Hytale's UI over the coming weeks and months. Keep an eye on our social media feeds and this website for more reveals. So, I think this is pretty straightforward. So we can see, obviously, that there's like different variations of damage, while also showing there is such thing as two-handed weapons and one-handed weapons. And there's also attack speeds, such as fast, slow, very slow, and then I'm assuming there's going to be a very fast, just kind of like an overall. But that shows a whole lot just from right here, and especially with the special abilities that are shown below. For example, on the Demonic Axe, consume the soul of your slain enemies, increasing your damage for a limited time. So there are item effects that we can get. Whether we can enchant our gear or not, that is the question to be asked. But also loot that we can gain from taking out bosses or doing quests and stuff like that. I wonder if those are exclusive to that, or we can make our own. I think that'll be enough for the Hytale user interface. If you guys liked the video, comment down below and tell me some of the cool things that you want to see in the upcoming days on Hytale development. And also, if you like the video, leave a like down below and tell me what you like about Hytale's UI.